I tried the best AI image generators in 2026. And honestly, choosing a winner has become much harder than it used to be. Because just a few years ago, you could basically ask, which AI image generator makes the best images? And back then, there was a pretty straightforward answer. But today, that's almost impossible to answer now. Today, you can't answer that without asking another question. Best for what? The best tool for cinematic art might not be the best for product photography. The best tool for realistic photos might not be the best for professional posters. The best tool for logos might not be the best for complex visual storytelling. And the best tool for a designer might not be the best for a beginner. That is why I wanted to test the major AI image generators in 2026 and rank them based on what they are actually good at. We're looking at quality, photorealism, text rendering, consistency, and the actual workflow. Because generating an image is no longer the difficult part. Anyone can do that now. The difficult part is getting the exact image you need and turning it into something you can actually use professionally. So let's start with number 7. Number 7, Canva AI. Canva is the perfect entry point for AI generation. Canva is probably one of the easiest places to start if you are completely new. You don't need a complicated system. You generate an image and immediately put it into a design, a social post, a presentation, or an advertisement. Whether it's a YouTube thumbnail, a flyer, or a website graphic, Canva makes visual production feel incredibly easy for non-designers. The downside? It isn't trying to be the ultimate image generation laboratory, it's trying to make production accessible. Best for social media, marketing, presentations, and beginners who just need to get things done without the learning curve. Number 6, Leonardo AI. Leonardo has carved out a massive niche in the creative and game development space. It is particularly interesting for concept art, characters, environments, fantasy, sci-fi. It has a very specific and powerful creative edge that designers love. If you're building a fictional world or designing assets for a game, Leonardo gives you a level of flexibility. It offers a deep set of tools that most other generators completely lack. They've mastered the bridge between static images and visual experimentation, making prototyping feel fast and fun. The downside is that the sheer number of models and options can feel overwhelming compared to a simple chat-based tool. Best for game development, concept art, character design, and anyone who wants to push the boundaries of creative experimentation. Number 5, Recraft. If you are doing branding or professional graphic design, this is the tool you need to watch. Generating a photograph is one thing. Generating a useful logo, icon, or branded vector asset is an entirely different problem. Recraft allows you to create graphics that feel intentional. Their V3 model is a game changer for professional design workflows. The downside? If high-end cinematic photography is your only goal, there are other generators I'd reach for first. Recraft is built specifically for designers and brand creators who need total control. Best for logos, illustrations, vectors, brand graphics, and serious design work where you need total control over the output. Number 4, Ideogram. This is where text, actual readable text, becomes a major factor in our ranking. For a long time, AI could create an incredible poster and completely destroy the title with ancient alien writing. It was a joke. Ideogram changed that. It focuses heavily on text rendering, posters, ads, signs, and packaging. If your visual needs to actually say something clear and professional, Ideogram is the tool. Their 3.0 update makes it easy to integrate text into any artistic style. The downside? Being excellent at text doesn't automatically make it the best for every complex style. Best for posters, ads, text-heavy graphics, typography, and marketing creative where every word needs to be legible. Number 3, FLUX. One of the most interesting choices for people who care about realism, control, and professional AP is. It can produce extremely convincing photographic imagery, product photography, portraits, architecture, commercial-looking images. If you're building an automated image generation pipeline, FLUX is the gold standard. You can integrate it easily. The downside? That flexibility comes with technical complexity. It's not for beginners. If you're building an automated image generation pipeline, FLUX is the gold standard. You can integrate it easily. Best for photorealism, product imagery, developers, AP is, and high-volume production pipelines where quality is paramount. Number 2, Midjourney. If pure visual quality is what you care about, Midjourney is still the best. Its artistic vibe remains extremely difficult for other generators to ignore. Cinematic lighting, composition, color, atmosphere. Midjourney has an aesthetic ceiling that others are still chasing. It looks like high art. Their new web interface and regional editing tools finally give us the control we've been waiting for. The downside? Aesthetics aren't the same as total precision. Sometimes you still have to fight the model. Getting the exact composition you need can still require a lot of tedious trial and error. Best for artistic quality, cinematic imagery, fashion, and visual experimentation where beauty is the primary goal. And now, number 1, ChatGPT images. This is where the real shift has happened. This is where image generation is no longer about prompts, but about the conversation. The advantage isn't that every image looks better than Midjourney, it doesn't. The advantage is the workflow. You describe, then you change. Move something, replace something, add text, remove an object. You refine the visual conversationally until it's exactly what you need. For most marketers and creators, this conversational assistant is the future. It's just so much faster than traditional prompt engineering. But if we are talking about the complete professional workflow, none of these tools solve everything. And that brings me to the real winner. My overall winner, Magnific. I'm not putting it here as a prompt model. I'm putting it here for the workflow. It's where the magic actually happens. Once you've generated an image, what happens next? You need to enhance it, increase detail, and fix the inconsistencies. That's Magnific. Magnific turns an interesting AI image into a usable, high-end creative asset. It builds a thumbnail, a campaign, or a complete visual system. Their new relighting and real-time upscaling features mean the generator is only the beginning. Magnific is where the professional finishing lives. This is the shift in 2026. We shouldn't just ask, which model makes the prettiest picture? We should ask, which workflow gets me to publishing? Canva for design, Leonardo for creative, Recraft for branding, Ideogram for text, FLUX for tech, Midjourney for art, ChatGPT for conversation, and Magnific for the win. Generating an image is a commodity now. The competitive advantage is everything you do after the image exists. The enhancement, the system. Anyone can generate an image now. The real skill is turning that image into something people actually want to see. Which workflow are you building? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay creative and keep building the future. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the 2026 AI landscape. We hope this ranking helps you find the perfect workflow. For your next project. See you next time, and keep building.